In this video, we're going to talk about how to cut out a song section or a portion of a song section. So this is the song Fresh Wind again. So let's say right after chorus 1, we wanted to go straight into verse 2 instead of going through a turnaround. So to cut out a song section, it's very simple. All you have to do is up at the top on the markers, you click on the section that you want to cut out. So with turnaround selected, we go up to the top to edit, and then we select cut time. So that has cut out the turnaround. Now it goes straight from chorus 1 into verse 2. Whenever you're cutting or adding time, you need to always make sure to listen to the new transition, because you've cut audio out of those loop tracks. So we need to make sure nothing sounds weird. So let's listen to the very end of this chorus into verse 2 and see if there's anything we need to change.
Verse.
All right, so there's a great example. That's obviously very abrupt right when it comes in. So chorus 1 is down, and then verse 2 comes back in with full band. So we need to wait to come back in full band until the very beginning of the verse. With these markers, they always start one bar before the actual song section starts, because it gives you a 4 count to get into that section. So we need to start the drums and the full band one bar after this marker begins, because one bar after this marker is actually where the verse starts in the song. So to do this, we need to go down to our audio tracks. We need to select everything. So again, to do this, we select the first track, hold down the Shift key on the keyboard, and then select the last track. That has selected all of them. And now we need to move our mouse cursor to the right until we see the little bracket appear. And then we click and drag those over one measure to the beginning of the verse. And now we just need to listen again to see what that sounds like.
Verse.
Much better. One other thing you'll have to do sometimes when you're cutting time is you'll have to apply a crossfade to make it sound a little bit smoother. So I'll show you an example of this with the keys 1 track. So right at our transition where we cut time, this is going from the chorus to the verse. Listen to how abrupt this sounds. So that's a really hard transition when it should kind of smoothly fade into that section. So we need to add a crossfade. And just like I talked about in our fades video, the way we do that is we click on this node right here and we drag it, and that's going to add a crossfade. So we might want to do the crossfade this way to the right, or we might want to do it to the left. We're just going to have to listen and see what sounds best. So let's just listen to this and see how it sounds and see if we need to make any adjustments. So I think it could use a little bit longer of a fade. Let's listen to it now. Much better. Now it kind of swells into it instead of abruptly starting on that new keys part.